Well, Luke, first of all, welcome home.
Thank you very much, Graham. Good to see you.
What's it been like?
No, it's been pretty easy, really. Regards to me coming back to the club, Dave and Kenny, everyone, Alex have been, unbelievable with me. They allowed me to come in and train and get fit, play games, train with the team, and then obviously there was talks throughout that period of if something could happen, if I fit into the way that they want to play, etc, etc. But once we sat down and had a proper talk, then it was pretty straightforward from there on out.
Before we talk more about what this club means to you, what have you learned while you've been away? Because you've been to some good clubs, you've had some good times, you've had some low times. What do you think you've stored up?
Experience. I think coming here at the age of 7 and growing up here and only knowing, as they say, the Crewe way, which is unbelievable, by the way, to then go somewhere else, it's different, it's hard, it took me a lot of time to adjust to. You get used to it and you start to learn the other side of football, which I did, but I've said it to somebody already today, coming back, it's a great feeling. There is no place like here. Love Leeds, great club, always thankful for them for giving me an opportunity. Wish them all the very best in the Premier League, back where they belong. I'd say Burton was the closest to this as a club. Similar size, family club, great people. And obviously Bolton, it's sad what happened to them, because there's some unbelievable people there that work tremendously hard behind the scenes, but for me, this is my home, and I'm delighted to be back.
Was there a little concern that you had to go through it many times to think, should I go back, knowing what you'd achieved and where you come from, and scored at Wembley and led the team through a Wembley success?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds daft because I love this place so much. So people would say, it should be an easy answer, which it was in the end. But there were, thoughts in my head that because of how much I do love this place and how much success, especially in the last 2 years that I was here, we had, to then come back and it not be the same, or things not quite go a certain way. I didn't want it to tint the memories of what I had, because I'll take them to the grave with me. I'm so proud of walking this club out at Wembley and captaining the team. That was the only thing that I didn't want to tint anything to do with that. But after coming in and training, and I have to say, seeing the standard of the lads, it gives me great hope that we can even go that one step further.
How are you in yourself? Are you sort of feeling revitalised when it did go a little bit sour towards the end at Bolton? Does this give you that inspiration, that kick on again to get back to what everybody knows you've got in your locker? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I know everybody here, everybody knows me. I'm a little bit older, greyer. Like yourself.
That's not just all football though, is it?
No. But no, yeah, coming back, and the key for me is to just try and enjoy it. I mean, I've obviously enjoyed football the whole time that I've been playing it, but as you said before, there has been some times where it's not enjoyable, things either on the pitch or off the pitch. But that's one thing that I do know coming here that I will do. So for me, that was a big plus, and hopefully I can help this club, as I said, go again and go one step further. And I've said before, the lads that they've got, the standard, and the group that they've got, they've been together. I played in League One last year, albeit we got relegated, but it was there for the taking for everyone, really. You couldn't really pick who was going up. So we've got a great chance this year.
A lot has been made of how Dave's recruited over the last few years. It's gone very well. It's never easy. And one thing he's done again this year, he's brought, like yourself and other experienced players in, if I had played at the high level or the League One standard. That's important, isn't it? There's a good blend, because you'll know what the ability of the homegrown players is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always been that way here. I'm just at the other end of it now. I was them young boys, and Dave was the old one. But no, yeah, it's important to get the mix. You know, the young, eager, full of beans, with unbelievable qualities to go with it, players, and then obviously the older heads that have, as you say, been around the block a bit and know what it takes to maybe see a result out, get that last minute winner, or hold on to a result on the pitch that, you know, that might make all the difference in the end.
As you said, you've been training a few weeks with them now, and you've already touched on it there a little bit. You feel there's quite a lot of quality in there. Is it a season where they can keep moving on and the right way? And it does look like that with his signings, that he isn't content on just being a League One club that makes up the numbers.
No, definitely, and he said that. To be fair, he's knocking it into everybody that, you know, we're not just here to make the numbers up, and he definitely is not here for a relegation battle. He thinks, you know, that we can push and, you know, be contenders, which, you know, some people might laugh at because we just got promoted last year, but if you saw the lads train, or if you saw them at Bolton last week, you know, it's a realistic statement. So yeah, I mean, everybody's excited and ready to start tomorrow, but as I said, you know, with the group that they've got, it does remind me of when I was last here in terms of quality, and, you know, you have a real good core of quality players with, you know, the odd exception of someone who can, you know, create something out of nothing, i.e. Nick Powell, Kirk, etc. So yeah, it's exciting.
Just final point, the fans have been waiting for this one. They've been saying for many weeks, bring Murphy home, bring Murphy home. Well, you're home now.
Danny, aren't they?
Well, you're home now, and of course, them fans have shown that they're right behind you. That's also a good feeling that you can try and repay them as well again.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know. They were and have been, even since I've left, you know, they've been first class with me. You know, my heart is with this club. The fans, you know, the memories that we created with each other, 2 trips to Wembley, and I've come back to hopefully create more, and, you know, as you know, I'm repeating myself, but go one step further again, and maybe even if we can miss out the Wembley and do it automatic.